But yeah, that's art. And yes, it is much fucking randomness as that.
Listen, I still don't get it, man. Look, video games, I call that art. When someone draws a cool piece of artwork or something that's like the realism stuff that you get, that basically people draw things that are lifelike as close as you can. I call that tattoo artists. I call that art. When you have someone who has a dot on the fucking paper with a paint splash on it, and then they say that's art. I don't call that art. I call that just fucking stupidness. When you have a wall, and it's blank, you have a blank canvas, and you said the blank canvas. What does it sell for? You said.
Actually, I might not want to tell you because you might become an artist immediately.
No,
You might. All right, cool. So, a red square on a canvas. I just typed in red square art piece.
Okay.
Price $87 million. You can't make this shit up. It's the first thing.
What's his painting look like? Show me this fucking painting.
Yeah. But wait until you see it. See it.
People buy some stupid stuff. Fucking stupid.
Yeah, this is the painting. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the painting.
So this American painter painted this.
Yep.
And it's sold for how much again?
$84 million.
$84 million, okay. What the fuck is that? What's his name? Mark Rothko?
Yep. $80 million. 84.
I don't get it, man. The world is fucked up, man. We're fucking.
And look at how they describe it.
Let's say so. Today, give me a phone. It's like shaking around. One of the most important paintings, the postman, his radical refusal to copy nature, which is paintings in line.
And they got that from a blue, white, and orange strip of paint, of oil paint on a canvas.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's just like I don't get it, man. I was fucking hell. You lose faith in humanity. You seriously do, man.
Yeah, I mean, look at how much these pieces, like this piece, is going for.
Oh, what piece is this?
So it's just a white. You see that white bit of paint on a blue thing? Look at the price of it.
It's a rug.
Oh yeah. Let me get to the actual thing I was going to show. Ah, here's a good example. Life in a tree. Now it looks okay. Now look at the price.
What? But at least it's got some butterflies or something on it.
Yeah, but 7 million. It's the man.
What is what?
7 million.
So that's 1,000, was it?
Oh yeah, it's 7,000. Thank God. I was about to say. Let me show another example of.
I did say, man, if it looks sane, it'll have maybe a say. I still want to pay 7,000 for any artwork, man. Seriously, man. Well, actually, depends. I mean, if the artwork was.
I mean, it always appreciates.
Art is hard to fucking justify. If it was a fucking Picasso, or Van Gogh, hell yeah, because
no.
I don't know.
Ace, get this.
What?
So I'm gonna show you a picture of this.
Okay.
And this is even worse than the other guy.
What's that? All white painting sold for $20.6 million. I don't get it.
It's fully like, yeah, it's normal.
If someone were to make a forgery of that art piece, it's just blank.
Yeah.
It's just blank.
Yeah. It's just blank.
It's just blank, man.
Yeah, it's just blank.
It's the most dumbest thing ever.
And it's sold for $20.6 million. And it's called Minimalist. That's the art style.
Fuck you, artist. Fuck you. Fuck you and your minimalist bullshit, man. The fuck is wrong with you, man? Fucking.
Oh shit, man.
Pissing me off.
No.
You know, people work their fucking arse off, yeah? Barely getting ends meet, yeah? And then you have motherfuckers like this who have a white painting. and they sell it for $20.6 million.
Yep.
What the fuck?
What do you think? When money is mentioned, I'm like, yeah, there is a market that I can go to, but I don't want to. Like
you seriously, you're fine. You can go to art, man. You can bullshit whatever, man.
I literally got taught how to bullshit my way through a perfect painting of white. Okay,
White. Mm-hmm.
That shit was made so we could fucking just straight up. Like, does this look like something your kid would draw?
What? What is that? It's also scribbles and shit.
Yeah, scribbles and shit.
Yeah.
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 It's sold for 14 million.
I fucking don't get it. I don't fucking get it.
It's sold for less on top of that as well.
I don't fucking get it. I really don't fucking get it. It's the most dumbest thing ever.
Let's go even further. Let's go one below.
The world is fucking broken, man. The world is fucking broken, man.
Look,
what?
That is white, as you can see, right? Perfect.
Painting on a white canvas, sold at auction. It's just fucking a white canvas. It's just a fucking white canvas, man.
It's literally a white fucking canvas. By the way, there's meaning behind it. I want you to just take a look at that for a second. There's meaning.
Okay. While symbolizes white symbolizes safety, cleanliness, and purity. It amalgamates innocence, youth, and perfection. It also. This is just my head's gonna fucking just have a fucking aneurysm here. This is It also means simplicity and freshness. Usually, white should be sparkling in a painting, but with other colors to make sure it doesn't look lifeless and chalky. What the fuck?
Yep. Let's look.
The world is fucking just wrong, man. In so many ways, man. You know, when I see something like that sell for that much, it's like, what? What?
Yep. Now, what's the most expensive art piece you think?
What's that?
That I'm about to show you.
I don't know, man. What's the most expensive piece of art that you bought?
Probably none. Actually,
none.
Art is never my art.
I call what expensive I bought. I mean, I was talking about anime figurines and statues and shit that I buy. Yeah, yeah, The fucking the collector's edition sort of games that I fucking purchase. Those like limited edition one of fucking numbered fucking pieces that you buy. Yeah, that shit is art. That is art. Yeah, those numbered art pieces, art. But that, nah.
This is more detail, obviously, but you will still be pissed off with how much this sold for. So this is like a collage painting.
Go on. It looks stupid.
Yeah. Guess how much it sold for?
I like 20 million or something.
You wish.
What?
Sold for $131 million.
At least it has a face.
At least it has a face. At
least it has a fucking face. At least, you know, send me that fucking picture. Send me that picture. I'm gonna ask someone as well, man. Would someone pay this much for this?
134 million. It's been sent to you, man. Physically just sitting there like, what? 134
million. Just forward me that picture, man.
I already sent it. I sent it straight to you, man. You're gonna be sitting there asking yourself, what is this? What is this bullshit?
The world is messed up, man.
Hey, man, it gets worse with every piece. There are pieces that are selling for way more than they should, and
this is the whole purpose that you want to do art. You just want to do art so you can draw something and then, you know, just bullshit away and say, you know what, this
not even. I originally do art to like get into game design and stuff like that, because you need to have a creative like influence, apparently.
Right. Okay.
Which, fair enough. I don't know how you're meant to do tech and fucking influence at the same time. Apparently, you've got to do one and learn the other.
Okay. So you're doing game design, yeah? Have you made anything like?
Yeah, they gave us Unity. Well, I had to fucking fight shit for Unity, but I got Unity at one point and I managed to do some stuff.
Okay, what have we done in Unity?
Just create molds and stuff like that. You know, when you create character creations, you've got a being as to start with.
So you create a mold.
Yep. It's just a show for my project. Because obviously game design, and it was a concept of a game, so I had to show how I develop it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was fun.
Okay. You sending me the picture, yeah?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Okay, great. I'll ask my wife as well. I was like, how much do you think this piece of shit is sold for? And she went, what? Maybe I should do art.
Maybe she should, you know.
Fucking.
At this point, oh shit, man. So here's another one, and the artist, and this time I want to stretch. The artist is still alive.
Okay.
So you know, I mean, the others were alive as well, but oh, what? Why do I have to? No. So there's the others were alive, but this one's young.
Yeah.
Right, cool. So it's a very simple white square.
Mm-hmm.
Piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
Sold for $15 million.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. And art appreciates. Van Gogh's paintings in 2010 were worth roughly around $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
They're now worth roughly $10 million.
Right.
Because they appreciate so violently, people buy them. Wait
so
on them.
violently?
They appreciate violently. They're some of the highest appreciating things in the world.
What's that?
Paintings.
Okay.
They appreciate a value that can't be matched. You know the Mona Lisa?
Okay.
It is physically too expensive to buy. For the price of the Mona Lisa, you could buy a country. That shit is not okay.
Apparently, taking into account inflation, would be around sort of $860 million that painting's worth.
Mona Lisa?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people just cap it at $1 billion.
It's now, with inflation, 867 million.
Mm.
It's just stupid, man. So the asset was, back in 1962, it was worth $100 million.
Yep.
Thanks to inflation, it's $860 million or $867 million. How much the Mona Lisa is actually worth.
Yeah.
Madness.
Now take into account appreciation of that as well.
You know what the thing is, yeah, the whole money value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like you collect these things, you think they're
the most expensive painting. I mean, quite easy. The Mona Lisa is probably the most expensive painting in the world.
It's not.
Huh?
It's not.
So it says in today's, the Mona Lisa is somewhere around that sort of money, making it most expensive painting in the world.
Most expensive painting. I think it might have been a Mona Lisa, although it was a tie. I think when I looked at it.
So that painting that you showed me was number 5 by Jackson Pollock. I know the artist. Yep. I've heard of the artist. I'm familiar with him, but that's stupid. It's just loads and loads of paint just thrown onto a canvas. Fuck, I could fucking do that if you wanted to, man.
You could. You would actually be able to. So, there was a painting that sold for $500 million, straight up. And the Mona Lisa appreciates to.
Well, it'll be anything for like Da Vinci sort of paintings. I mean, for example, this one here, Salvator Mundi. This painting sold for, in the most expensive painting that sold, according to Wikipedia, that is.
Yeah.
Again, I'm just going by Wikipedia.
And how much did it sell for?
The original price is sold for is $450.3 million.
That's a painting that's sold.
Sold. It was sold in 2017. The seller was some fucking, I would say oligarch or something. Yeah. It's just, so Russian businessman investor.
He made a bit of an investment on that. I think we can all agree.
President of Monaco's club, AS Monaco. So the guy has a lot. I mean,
so that's also why.
But then the buyer was some flipping, I think like Saudi prince or some shit. So look at Badr Ban Abdullah Al Sud. That's his name apparently.
Yep.
He has his own little portrait here as well on Wikipedia. Nice. But yeah, what's he do apparently? So Minister of Culture, various positions, Saudi Arabia. He's some chairman of some research thing. I'm just going like this. No, man, the guy's like 36, man, but he has that much money to buy a fucking painting.
Yeah.
If you have, so born in, he has a bachelor degree in Kingside University. Prince. Okay, so he's a prince.
Yeah.
He's a prince. Okay, fair enough. If you're a prince, you have that prince money. You have that because his, yeah. So he is a prince. Hence the reason he has that sort of money. So yeah. Yeah, so if you have that money, I guess you can buy the most expensive fucking painting.
Let's go with one more. There's a couple that could jump that gun actually. So we already know about that lovely price, but this. So remember Van Gogh I mentioned earlier, our lovely friend Van Gogh.
Qatar buys a lot of fucking paintings.
Yeah, man.
The state of Qatar.
State of Qatar.
Yeah, Qatar.
You're right. Yeah, they buy shit ton.
Buy a lot, man.
But I'm trying to look. There was a painting that sold, and I'm pretty sure it was either the one we just mentioned, or there was another one. Yeah, if I go all the way down. No, I think it is. The next best thing is like it's like a painting that sold for 300 million.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what is this?
I get it. These things are expensive because of their age, but it's mad.
Some of them are, yeah. Some of them I appreciate so much. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Yeah, so I think it was this. This is the painting that sold for an amount that was fucking stupid. I have to look at the amount, but that's the painting.
That painting?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like a sculpture.
No, that's the painting. Look closely and you'll see the oil paint.
What is it? Just Francis Bacon?
Mm.
It's called Trip Tract. What's it sold for?
So, I have to look at the price to confirm, but I do believe it sold for $1 billion.
Really? Forward that to me.
Yeah, forward this as well, yeah?
Yeah, forward that to me. I'll check the thing out. Because that's just like, what the fuck?
You're sitting there like, nah, this shit can't be real, man.
Nah.
But this is the stuff you're paying for in millions. And it really does lower the value of other appreciative items. Like,
fair enough, you're buying a Van Gogh, you're buying a fucking Da Vinci or something, a Picasso, whatever it might be. But what the fuck, that price? It's mad.
Yep. Prices. So at one point, someone offered 60 million for that painting, and it was declined. Then they offered 600 million, and it was declined again. Oh my god! Can you even believe that for a moment? 600 million, and you got fucking declined, and got told that's not enough. So yeah, that's an expensive fucking painting, bro. And that's why appreciative items for me don't really hold the same weight and value that they should. Because obviously, before doing art, something appreciating to maybe £1,000 was ridiculous, right? It once was affordable. Once you do art and you realise pieces from little as 10 years ago are going for millions now, when they originally went for thousands, the appreciation doesn't matter anymore. You just sit there and you're like, well, but literally a piece that could be made tomorrow could be going for millions, like, in a couple of years from now. And it really puts into perspective that specific thing. In art, they teach you to not, attach appreciation to things too heavily, because they can obviously depreciate if they're damaged. But with art pieces, if you damage them, they actually go up in value.
What?
Yes, I shit you not.
I mean, I heard that thing with Banksy's thing where
it got shredded.
And
it was worth double.
That's just like a weird fucking stage thing that happened.
That's things that happen. That's a thing that constantly happens.
Because it's Banksy,
No, yeah, Banksy, obviously, but pieces that are destroyed or damaged are worth more. There was a theory that if the Mona Lisa was split in half, it would easily go into the 1 billion category per piece.
1 billion. Why would you split the Mona Lisa in half? It's the most dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, it is, but it would be worth more. It would be worth more, and that's the stupid thing.
I don't get it.
More broken. So if the world ever needed to sell something that was so valuable, you can break the Mona Lisa in half and call it a day with 2 billion.
I don't know what to say. I really don't.
Yeah, of course. No one fucking knows. You think of art as a little child thing most of the time, or things that dwarfs do, right? Like
dwarfs.
Stupid people.
I never said dwarfs, but okay, if you're saying dwarfs.
not daft people would do.
Yeah. Why are you laughing? It's a Van Gogh, man!
Of course.
I don't have the fucking money for a Van Gogh.
Why don't you buy something close to it then, in value?
I'm not gonna buy anything near the value of a Van Gogh, man.
Well then you gotta catch new trends then.
What do you mean catch new trends?
New trends of artists.
Listen, man. No way in this god fucking damn world I will ever buy a Van Gogh or ever consider buying a Van Gogh.
Because it's too much.
Listen. When you have a painting like that, that's linked with a name like that,
yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of money.
Yeah, obviously, it's gonna cost millions.
Because you're not buying it for the painting, you're buying it because it's old.
Yeah.
And the name behind it.
Yeah, but then also think of it this way: Van Gogh. Well, it's been a while since Van Gogh was alive and all, and his paintings were worth money. Yes. But think of how much it could be in like 50 years from now.
Yes, but none of us are gonna be able to afford a Van Gogh. That is just how it is. Okay. So you sent me the paintings, yeah?
Huh?
The $1 billion painting, yeah?
Yeah, man. Well, did your friend see it?
No, I've got it here. I haven't forwarded it yet, but I'm looking at this thing. This is worth $1 billion.
Yeah.
This thing.
Yeah. Okay. Got refused. Several different offers got refused.
Refused.
60 million got refused, and 600 million got refused.
So how is it worth more then? If it got
because
refused,
the artist kept going up, and the people that had it kept going up and up on the price.
This is the same thing that I discussed when people they look at something online on eBay. And say, look, this thing is going for this guy. He's got for this thing.
I mean, the original painting was bought for 60 million, but all paintings usually get an auction price. That's usually how they work. You go to the artist or whoever's got the painting in their possession and you ask for how much it will cost. Then, if it's not enough, the person will tell you the price of it. The person asked, how much would I have to pay to get that painting? And they said, 1 billion.
Okay, so when they say 1 billion, that person doesn't want to sell it.
Unless it's 1 billion.
It's like, for example, if someone wants to buy my Aloy statue from the text edition that I've got over there, if I had to put a price on it, I would say $2,000.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Shit. Sure, you can buy it for a hell of a lot cheaper. If I go on like eBay right now, if I type in Horizon Zero Dawn statue, okay, Dawn Collector's statue, alright, cool. Let's have a look here. Hypothetically, if someone was to buy that statue, you can buy the statue for near enough £250 odd.
Yeah.
That's how much that statue is. But if someone said, I don't want to sell it, I want to kind of keep it. But if someone says to me, how much would you... I would normally have to look on places like eBay. Like this is what I'm saying. Okay, fair enough. It's a personal thing. It's my own statue, so I don't want to sell it. I might make a high enough offer. So I might say, okay, fine, £500. I might say that. Because I can buy it, and then I can rebuy it, and I can buy it at a profit. For me, it's not numbered as number one of that thing. If it was of a certain piece...
That painting is only one-off.
Yeah, I understand that, but that's not one-off.
It's a one-off.
That's not a one-off.
It is.
No, I'm talking about the statue. The figurine is not a one-off. But if it was, then I would sort of ask for like an absurd, crazy price because I don't want to sell that.
But even things that usually have a one-off, say for example the 24 karat Game Boy Advance SP, even that only goes for a couple grand, and that's one of 3,
and
that's literally made out of gold as well. Even the Wii that once belonged to the Queen only going for 111,000 K. So, versing art, a lot of things in art, because it's a one-off, once it's made, it's done. And once it's there, it's there. And because that, most art pieces fetches around 100,000. And most, if not any artist from 2010 before, usually goes into the millions. They appreciate at stupidly fast rates. Depending on what the artist does as well, after that, it can increase the value too. Art pieces don't really depreciate, because there's no way to physically depreciate them.
It's mad.
It is mad. It is fucking insane. It's like the digital image currency, right? People think that's crazy, but it's the same thing for art pieces.
The thing is, that is crazy, because it's just a fucking JPEG.
Yeah, that's the same thing with art.
It's just stupid.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
No, art is tangible. You can touch it. You can feel it.
Yeah.
A JPEG, I can print that every time.
But are you going to touch a $450 million piece?
You're not going to touch it. You're going to appreciate it. You're going to look at it. Yeah. I think it's the same as JPEG. I can download a JPEG with the same JPEG, the same image quality as the original.
Yeah. But
there'll be no difference.
But here's the thing.
What?
With the art piece, you can go online and type in Van Gogh paintings, get a picture of it, blow it up to whatever size you want, and put it on the wall.
No. It won't be the same. You can always, because the thing is, that's a painting. It has strokes, it has grooves, it has a texture to the painting, which you can't replicate on a paper, on a printed paper, because it's just ink. It'll be flat.
Not to mention, actually, after a certain time,
because for example, oil paintings, look how thick those paintings are,
and you know how long it takes to dry, right?
Yeah,
they don't dry.
They don't dry that easily. No,
but they don't dry.
Really,
oil paints never really dry.
Alright, fair enough, whatever, okay. But I'm just saying, but you can see that when you have like a paint, like an oil painting or whatever it might be, but then it has texture, it has gradients to it as well, which you can't really replicate.
You can't. No. But if you look at something like Dadaism, which is a movement that came after Futurism, they recreate the Mona Lisa perfectly. Every paintbrush and everything perfectly. And to mock it, they drew a moustache. Like a cartoon kind of moustache on it.
Right.
And that is known as the Dada Mona Lisa. It was drawn perfectly, and that can be done easily nowadays as well. So, in a way, paintings can be looked at as the same way. It is physical, it is tangible, but after a certain point of value, you're not going to touch it. You're not going to really feel it. You're going to maybe look at it, maybe experience it a little bit, but you're not going to sit there and be like, yes. I mean, still, let's not get over the fact that the idea of a digital image being yours is stupid. That is really stupid. Like, you can't get more untangible than that. But then again, there's this thing called Earth 2 that people keep mentioning.
Okay, I know what Earth 2 is.
Yeah.
But Earth 2 is dumb.
Yeah, it's very dumb.
You're buying a piece of land in an online setting.
That doesn't exist.
That doesn't actually exist.
And you're paying a lot. That's granted. It's not too much right now. It's only like 11k for each part of the planet.
It's stupid. It's stupid. When that server goes down, the virtual land's gone. You don't actually physically... It's not an actual government-backed virtual land. You don't physically... Actually, if you go to those coordinates on Earth 2 and say, I now have bought this is my... And then someone's living there, you ain't got shit.
Yeah.
You got no titles. You got no nothing to that land.
Yeah.
You know, if you try and settle to that land and say, look, I bought this on Earth 2... They'll be like, yeah, go to fucking Earth 2. This is Earth 1. You don't own shit. Fuck off.
Exactly. But people are still doing it. And it's stupid. But they fucking appreciate it, which is stupid even more. The idea is that a lot of stupid things appreciate in value.
Yeah,
heavily.
Very stupid things.
Very stupid things. But art is where it all kind of started. With stupid things appreciating at rates that never really should appreciate. If we're looking at the oldest piece should be the most valuable, then technically... Hitomi, who created the tsunami picture, you know, the famous Japanese artist who created that, was it woodcut? Yeah, it was woodcut painting. It's a wood print of the tsunami engulfing the rural area of Japan. Everyone's seen it. But that is not worth as much as Van Gogh, for example. But then again, some Van Gogh paintings aren't even worth as much as paintings made in 2010.
I typed in Hitomi, wood tsunami, couldn't find anything. Just found fucking hentai.
What? What? You just found fucking hentai?
Yep.
This is the issue when your internet is like fucking
No, it's not.
Unboarded. If I just type in tsunami painting, literally the first thing that pops up right off the bat, it's the very first thing. It's a great wave off.
Fucking hell, man. This is long.
You got a lot to take in.